Welcome to Get Faded. So welcome to my tutorial. First off, let me just start off by saying this is not the only way to cut hair. This is my way, my method. So if you guys find it helpful, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, a like, subscribe, comment, whatever you guys do nowadays. So for the clippers I'll be using today are the Andis BGR Plus cordless, Oster Topaz with the ceramic blade on, as well as the Andis GTX. Today I'm going to be doing a high mid-fade side part. We might give him a lineup. I see he just recently lined himself up, so we're going to try to fix that up a little bit. So yeah, let's get into it. So now we're taking our Andis GTX blade, coming in right above the top of the ear. Now we're gonna go ahead with our Braun dry shaver and just come right underneath that line that I just made. So now I'm gonna go ahead with our BGR Plus again, guard number 1. And just bring up the guideline just a tad. Normally I eyeball it. I normally don't go by inches or centimeters. I just eyeball it and just go for a feel of it. And we're just gonna bring it up right here. And I'll be taking my Oster Topaz with the 1/16 guard. Some people call it 0 guard. I call it 1/16. You can call it whatever you like. Now I'm just going to be touching up this dark line right here. The second line that you see. So this is 1 line, and that's 2 lines. Now in order for me to get this line out, I know that I don't have to go higher than this point right here to erase this line. Now I'm going to work my way up, taking out this bottom line, my first initial guideline. Topaz again, a little bit closed or open, sorry, and start working my way up again. Going back over my 2 again with the BGR Pluses, and I'm just going to bring this up a little bit. One thing about cutting hair, to all those people that are coming up and learning, You always want to have fun with it. If you're not having fun cutting hair, then you're in the wrong business. Haircuts should not be hard to do. They should be easy. It should come, second to nature. So now I'm going back with my toe passes with the number 1 guard. Closed all the way. For those who don't understand that, open means the lever's all the way down, and closed, lever's all the way up. And I'm just gonna hit this dark spot right here. So now since I did the 1 guard closed, I'm gonna take my 0 guard, the 1/16 guard open. Remember, this is open. And just hit this underneath. And if it's not cutting anything, slowly start closing it halfway. Nothing, start closing it again. Close it all the way. Now I'm going with no guard, open, and just still cleaning up that last little line that we see right here. Don't worry about all this. We're gonna hit this with the clip over comb in a minute. So now the tricky part with the clipper over comb, it's kind of hard to understand and explain this. So pretty much, try to section this off. So for this, I always use my clipper with the lever open, never closed, open. Want to get up underneath and pivot the comb out a little bit. And now, instead of me cutting it diagonally, I'm gonna go up with it. That way, when I do that, it'll blend these lines out. So you can see how me going diagonal or straight up with the comb, clip over comb, it lined it up a little bit. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my 1 guard again, open, kind of flick out that line. So now I'm just repeating the same steps that I did in the last side. It's all the same thing to this side and the back. I don't go any higher than a guard number 2. Everything else from a 2 and on, clip over comb, always. I feel like I have more control over what I'm cutting, and I can actually get in there and blend out some of the darker spots that you can't get out with a guard. Don't go past the second knuckle. Always remember that. Every time I'm cutting hair or I give a side part to somebody, I always notice that this side is always the longest part over here. So what I do is I part it, pick it up. I believe this is called over-directing the hair. If I'm wrong, please correct me. The front bangs, you always want to pull them out. So my client also asked to have his hair thinned out. So the way that I like to thin out hair, especially for a side part, grab the comb and just start going in at it. So right here, I'm gonna put in a hard part. It's simple, just grab your TR liners, whichever ones you prefer to use. I always like starting in the middle of the part, working my way back. I did not do this push-up. I did not push that back, okay? It's natural. It's how you had it when you came in. I was just cleaning up some little spots, that's all. Right on, guys. Well, that was a tutorial. This is the final product. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys do, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. I'm not really tripping. Comment, subscribe, whatever you guys want to do. Repost, share it. Have a good one. Remember, get faded.